stew. We shall continue.
While the Alliance was marching against the Horde in the
No,
west,
not you,
the East
not
remained
yet.
quiet. Job done. Again, the ultimate evil's army stood before the gates of King's Ending. The last heroes of the Alliance are gathered here again to ensure good was victorious. But this time, it would be different. No matter if evil was spellbound to its throne, King's Ending would fall.
Wonderful. Let us begin.
Finally, King's Ending, the capital of the Alliance, lay before the ultimate evil. The last remaining heroes had gathered to defend it. Grumly, the Dwarven High King, Guludrul, a powerful elemental warden who always had a song on her lips and a double bass in her luggage. And of course, Krotos, the demigod. Here it was then, the final battle. This is where the revolting evil would finally be able to quench its thirst for revenge. The city would fall, and the heroes with it. King's Ending hadn't been built in a day, but it would fall in one. So, the ultimate evil, Anteportus.
All right, let's get straight into it. Okay, I want to get all of this gold cut out as quickly as possible. I want to go this way. Go this way. This. Let's get a couple of snotlings, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a treasure room here. And we're gonna line this hall with treasure rooms. Don't want one there, because I want to put a door here. Head up this way. Go up like that. Head over like that. Up, up and over. I'm gonna go this way. And like that. All right. Should be set for a little bit. We can just hang out. Oh, jeez. So on this map, there are a handful of hidden allies. Let's grab a couple of orcs. There we go. Making sure I got a second orc ready and waiting, and get another snotling while I'm at it too. So I believe over here is a Naga, and over here, somewhere over here is a goblin. Or maybe it's two goblins. And then there's some orcs nearby, and also a troll. So we'll be able to have an army
Some
pretty
creatures
quick.
have been hiding in a secret room.
Yeah.
They joined the ultimate evil.
So that's the goblins that were here. Let's go ahead, get the treasure room in the hallway so that they don't have to go so far. And while we're at it, we can also go ahead and start getting, let's get the mana set up, get the Tinkerer's room built. Do need a little bit more money for the Create-O-Matic, so we'll be waiting a moment for that. All right, Create-O-Matic right here. I'll go down there momentarily. That, and I can also start grabbing these books and collecting them. So I'll put the work, do better work over there, better production. Once we get some toolboxes, first thing I want to get is a hospital. So we need 2 toolboxes to do that. Should be enough room for a second one to be comfortably put in. All right. Nope. Is that... There we go. About to say. We can start getting the hospital set up. That'll be nice. There are going to be some enemies over here. There are a lot of crystals on this map.
Some creatures
All
have
right,
been
here we go.
hiding in a
Here's the
secret
other
room. They joined the
work.
ultimate evil.
I'm going to give both of the works
Some
to...
creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
All right, that was an orc. This seemed like that was an orc. Yeah. All right. And get these, get these. Okay, once we get enough mana, I'm going to go for population increase. Looks like we got the hospital. I'm going to go ahead and grab the forge. It's not what I'm trying to do. There you go. And
payday.
we are going to want to
Some
make
creatures had
the
been hiding in a
brewery.
secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
That's our troll. It's our free troll.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
All right, we got some breweries going. Enemies here. You know what? Let's not worry about that right now. Let me grab all of my orcs. I'm gonna wait a moment, let them get a little bit farther down. Okay. And let's grab the Naga while I'm at it. All right, this is working out in our favor. Okay. When I saw the goblin, I was a little worried that the goblin was gonna get hurt. We're not quite ready for anyone to have a nap time. Okay, over here is where my hospital is going to be. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get that built. And here, I believe here is the ideal place for the forge. In fact, what I'm going to do is have it like that, this, and we're gonna shrink this treasury down eventually. Usually this one goes away pretty quick. Now, one issue is I'm doing a lot of carving, which means I don't have dudes working in the brewery properly. All right, let's get Panicked Retreat first. Once I have Panicked Retreat, I can start attacking, because I can then use Panicked Retreat to pull the troops back down here. Okay, we can also hospital right here. Hospital, hospital, hospital. Now I might end up having to move these beds in the future, but for now, this is fine. And that's 6 beds. So I can send Troll, 3 orcs, and Naga to the surface without any concerns. we've got Panicked Retreat, and we're going to go ahead and head to the surface with everyone. How much does Panicked Retreat cost? Costs 50, so I can do it 3 times. Now the hope is that I won't need to, but the reality is I might. All right, I got them micromanaged. Let's go ahead.
A nice quiet little village near the gate to the vengeful evil's dungeon. Here, unsuspecting peasants tilled their fields and sheep peacefully grazed. Unfortunately, this would not last much longer, because the creatures of the dastardly evil would reduce this land to ashes.
All right. Got him. Got that. Let's take a second. What is this? Energy. Oof. All right. I don't know. I don't have anyone that I want to give energy to yet. Let's take this out. See if I can pull him away. Ooh, we lost.
As might be expected, the creatures of the strategically savvy evil made short work of the nice, quiet little village that had the misfortune of lying a little too near to the dungeon gate. Its destruction, however, had not gone unnoticed. The thick smoke plumes and the change in the river were a bit of a giveaway. The imminent arrival of a few Alliance troops was to be expected.
All right, so yeah, the river changed just a little bit, but it's fine. All right, we've got spiders over here. There's some more spiders down here near the hospital, which we will eventually get to. Let's carve all of this out. Now they are going to start getting annoyed
Entered the dungeon.
because I'm definitely not brewing stuff fast enough for them. And that has always been one thing that I struggle with is if there is a way for me to tell snotlings don't do this, I don't know how to do it. All right, snake lady, get some rest. All right,
The throne room is under attack.
send the orcs in. Let me grab Mr. Unconscious Goblin. Grab Snake. We should be fine. These guys should be able to take him out without any major concerns. But I am going to want to hit these spiders momentarily. So the thing about the spiders that will be beneficial is they're going to give my dudes some much needed experience. One thing I do think I could do is I could see if there are other allies hidden or trapped somewhere in here, and I can do that with these long lines. And it also lets me find other pockets of gold. So because it's a singular long line, only one snotling, I believe, will work on it. This one, because there's gold there, I'm going to need to mine around it as well. There could be spiders. I remember there being a lot of spiders around gold in this one. Yeah, there are spiders around this gold for sure. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, let's make the hospital just a little bit bigger so that I've got it prepped. I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna go ahead and get guard room. Now over here, we're gonna do the forge, which is R, no F, no P, PR. There we go. All right, now we need a little bit of gold for that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it in here. Now we do have this still. I'm gonna shrink it down like that. And hopefully this will be fine. So yeah, there, that sound is them mad because of the lack of beer. Which is a little bit of a problem.
No one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
But only a little bit. So them getting angry means that they will go hang out in the throne room, because that's where they protest. But it also means that these enemies showing up are going to have to deal with the angry protesting dudes, and then the brewery's right next to it. So guard, the guard area I'm going to put up here by this entrance. Once these guys are dealt with, I'm going to grab everyone and we're going to start.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Yeah, I thought there would be more spiders over here, and I was correct. I'm going to go ahead and grab them and clear out all the enemies in here. Whether they want to cooperate or not, the enemies will still attack them. These two and these two. And I need to remember, it's the order that I pick them up in. That's the reverse order that I drop them. So I need to pick up Mr. Troll last. So I drop him first, drop the orcs, drop the goblins, and then drop the Naga.
A spider nest has been discovered. It's
nice. All right. Next, Naga, goblins, orcs, troll, troll, orcs, goblin, Naga. Damn it. I just had a Windows just gave me a pop-up. It's like, let's finish setting this up. Go shuck. Go shuck a lemon. Can't you see I'm busy? I know how your AI shit works, you bastards. Alright, put you down. Orcs, the goblins, and Naga. And if they want to walk away, whatever. As long as I got enough dudes to take out these spiders. Alright, now I've got a bunch of these books. So this is a damage boost. Put damage boost over here. I'm gonna throw down forge. I am gonna end up wanting more goblins.
No one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Trolls. But we
There
can
are enemies in your dungeon.
we can deal with that when we get to that point. All right. We are a little bit low on money because I keep spending it. Okay, got all of this. All right. And my troops are stronger, so they should be able to manage dealing with the enemies a little bit better, at least. Hopefully. Okay. We do have spiders up here, so I'm going to go for the spiders in a minute. Just have one dude go that way. You can also go all the way over here. That's not gonna work. There we go. Do it like that. And then I think there, and let's try going up here. That'll at least uncover a lot more of the map for me. Okay, treasure room right here. We do want to mine this. This is one of the special veins. Gives you extra, lasts longer. I don't know, but it's special. All right, critical chance. +5. This one is damage +25. Oh, we didn't get these spiders yet. This one is frugal. Well, here. I'll give you frugal. Because you're just going to hang out down here anyway. I typically don't send the goblins to the surface unless I get them upgraded. Which I think anyone watching this has realized. Unless this is the first episode that you've watched. Okay. So my snotlings are over here freaking out. So I am going to need to send my troops in, and I've done this backwards. Put you guys over here. Put you guys over here. Do a dish. Go ahead and get this set up for mana. Nice. All right. What I'm gonna do next, ooh, they're even going for that one, which is great, is I'm gonna go treasure room all along this hall. So hopefully they won't run so
Enemies
much.
have entered the dungeon.
Treasure room around here. We have these enemies here. Okay, grab them in reverse order. 1, 2, 3, and 1. All right. They are now surrounded. And I should be able to take them out. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna have enemies from this group, this area. Alright, what do we got here? Ignore armor. This one could be good, but I think I'd want that for a troll. Alright, let's increase population. And since we're doing that over there, let's come over here and we can get lightning bolt. This is also ignore armor, and this one is critical hit chance. Alright, with 2 ignore armors, I feel comfortable giving one of them to an orc. Luckily, the snotlings won't take them.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
All right, so we got a troll and an orc. Up here, looks like we've got spiders. Maybe the spiders are already dealt with. Over here, we got more of these guys. All right. I'm gonna send these guys in. And I'll put a treasure room there. Let's put another one along this road, so they don't have to go so far. We need to get more upgrades going. Can't even click on the room. Okay, we've already got those, so we're gonna upgrade those 2. The gold and other such things, whatever the other one is. Heal, speed, this is energy. So we've got 2 energy things now, which I would like for healers. I would like to save those for my healers, which are going to be Naga, once I get the Naga. Which I can't do that until I have completed the area up top, I believe. Oh, it... what? So it canceled this one for some reason. That's weird. That's weird. Alright. Carve that out. No one's brewing beer, which is annoying.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
They should be. They should be brewing beer. Alright, after this wave, I'm going to send dudes to the surface, I think. I'm going to grab that goblin as well and go ahead and let him heal up. Sounds like a Naga passed away as well. Okay. You fell down. You in here. I'm going to have to wait for them to heal then, since they're getting their butt handed to them.
Defend the throne room.
All right. Healthy troops are going in first. They're gonna get knocked out real quick. All right. Put you guys down. Trolls. Trolls probably need some experience as well. everyone should be able to get healed, and once they are healed, I will get to the surface. I'm going to give them just a little bit of time to heal. I'm not going to give them forever.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
Oh, okay. We have our first healer.
It's payday.
Which does mean that the book on the surface, I'm gonna get the Naga to go get that one. You shall go to the surface, which is over here, so that you can get the energy book. Come up here. Plus 100% energy, so you're gonna have 200 energy. That will be fantastic. And with those extra troops, I do feel like I am in a much more comfortable situation to just attack and not have to worry about much of anything. Alright, we're gonna get 2 more trolls, 1 more troll, because I can't afford 2 more trolls yet. Not enough population. And I am just going to send everyone to the surface. Except for the productive gals. I'll let them stay down here. Everyone else, let's head to the surface. I'm going to let them pass because I want to take out this camp. I want to do it quickly. Okay, group 1. There we go, group 1. And
Enemies
group
have
2.
entered the dungeon.
Okay. Should be in a decent situation. I think I'll go for this camp first, since this is the direction that I'm in anyway.
Another small camp lay before the creatures of the unspeakable evil. But it was quiet. Too quiet. Could this be an ambush? Keeping a safe distance, the unstoppable evil let its minions advance. An ambush. Suddenly, Alliance troops sprung out from their hiding places and attacked the surprised evil's creatures.
Yes, the surprised evil's creatures. Okay. I'm gonna do panicked retreat on you guys. Okay. Take them out. Looks like the throne room is still being attacked, but I've got troops in there fighting. All right, they're dead. The enemies are dead, I mean.
However, despite the well-planned ambush, the defenders of good could not stop the despicable evil. Yet another outpost of King's Ending was sent up in smoke and flames.
All right, that's 1 down. I'm gonna give everyone a moment to rest. Also gonna make sure that we're getting things upgraded for the Horde. And I'm expanding this a little bit because I'm gonna get 2 more of these going. Which means I'm gonna get 2 more goblins. And let's get Another troll. And one more Naga. All right, how are we doing? We're building. Nothing else there. We already got that. You doing that? All right, I guess I could start getting traps. Let's do, let's seal that wall in. And let's also seal that wall, and that wall. Just for the time being. Got this over here. We can throw down treasure room there. Up here, lots of gold up here. So I can put a treasure room here, but I don't want to take my snotlings away from their current tasks.
Entered the dungeon.
So we'll worry about that a little bit later. Okay, let's grab our dudes. Throw them down. Let our Nagas go at it while they're down here. All right, I'm gonna grab my orcs and I'm gonna go ahead and put them over here, get these upgrades, which I meant to get earlier and totally forgot. Send them to the surface. I'm gonna grab trolls, grab these two Naga. Yeah, that's it. All right. Make sure I got my bros. Okay, we got our melee trolls. And we've got our ranged trolls and Naga. Next camp is over here. Making sure that they're fighting their way to over there. The attack move being fight move is an interesting choice for sure. I feel like having the hotkey as a P for some of the things being so far away, it's a bad hotkey.
A village with an imposing looking castle towering over it slowly emerged from the fog of war.
Oof.
This was bound to have numerous Alliance defenders entrenched in it. This castle had to fall.
Okay. I might lose that troll. There's so many enemies over here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up losing that troll. Oh, oh, I can do panic retreat. It's gonna get other people. Okay, I got him. All right, I got my dudes. Mr. Troll. Yeah, it looks like he made it back. Wibbly wobbly. All right.
Suddenly, the bells of the castle rang out. All the peasants in the
See if I
surrounding
can break
area
that.
fled, not in panic at the wicked evil's creatures, but to the castle in order to arm themselves to the teeth.
Taking him out, taking him out. Quick, 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 quick. Keeping an eye on everyone's hit points.
In the end, the castle was unable to
Nice.
offer much resistance against the hideous evil's creatures. It was defeated, The Horde had triumphed again. The destruction of the King's Ending outpost had demoralized their defenders. Grumly, the Dwarf King, could not restrain himself and attacked.
Come on, follow me. Let's drive this dishonorable scum out of our country. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
The gates of King's Ending opened.
All right, so he's gonna charge forth by himself. All right, he's coming in all by himself. But once we defeat him, I believe we can upgrade our throne room. So that'll be nice. Okay, production. We're gonna do mana here. And since we have 85 barrels, I feel comfortable digging around a little bit while we wait for Gimli to come and get his.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
And we can also look into this area, turning this area into a trap room.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Pulling her back so she doesn't die yet.
Grumly, the Dwarven High King, lay in the dust. Once again, the insidious evil had won, and had at last completed a further step on its path of revenge. The remaining heroes entrenched and barricaded themselves into King's Ending. It was time to take the battle into the city.
All right, now we can do level 2. Boom, boom. Which means we can now grab this as an upgrade, and since I've got other mana rooms, I can actually get other upgrades while I'm at it. Create a Horde is like a move here, but in the dungeon. All right. Oh, and I can also get the Reviver, the Arena, the Mana Shrine, and improved Creatomatics. All right. While all of that is being researched, I'm going to carve a bunch of this out. I'm going to put doors here around these. Yeah, let's go ahead and carve this out while we're at it. I can work on making a maze for the next enemies that come this way. Or some kind of trap room. Maybe like that. Do like that, that. Yeah, yeah. And straight line there. Straight line up like this. Let's also get that gold. All right. And now I can start doing trap room things. Two chests. That there. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do another. Let's do one here.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Do I want one here actually? I do like the idea of a guard room, like an automatic guard room where they come in and it alerts everyone. Like this can soften them up a little bit, and that's fine. Can I put traps in the guard room? I cannot. Okay. So this wouldn't be able to be guard room. I could, however, have this like this. So if there are enemies, that would trigger them. I'll head this way. I just have to make sure that it's connected. So we do like that. I can't break that one. And I'm thinking about how I'd want to do this. Guard room could be like that. And then I can get rid of this part. I could put traps here and here. I think that would work. All right, speaking of traps. Goblins are getting work done. Naga are getting work done. We do have enough. Ooh. We should have enough. Yes, I can start making these shortly. Now I think it's the time to dig up all of this gold. I can start digging up all this gold. That'll be great. We're about 1 hour in. We're doing pretty good time-wise. Let's dig all of this up while I'm at it. Put a treasure room here, and here. So I don't want them to have to go too far, because it's annoying to wait. Let's put treasure room there. There we go. All right. I've only got 16 snotlings right now. I would like to get an even 20. Okay, build a mana shrine so that 4 Naga can simultaneously. Yes. Fantastic. I do believe that if the crystals are closer together, you could link them together. I don't know if it would do any good, but I believe you could do that technically. See, that softened them up. And oh, I can't build this because it's too close to that. Oh. Okay. So that idea wasn't going to work anyway. That's fair. So in that case, what I might want to do is do a guard room over here. I think a guard room here is not going to work. But a trap room could work. I do this. You know what? Rather than having these here, could have production. No. Guard room like this. I need this one. Oops. G. There we go. And I do in. Either place would work technically. All right. I can put this here. I don't need that cut. Put that there, trigger this, hit that. And then they come this way. Maybe they hit these two. These are here. Swing, swing, swing. I think that works. That looks good. Okay. We can put a door here. And put a door here as well. Once this is mined out, I think I'll cut into this area. Put a treasure chest there as well. We're gonna see if they even get to this. So we do have these guys coming in. He's disabling that. Uh-oh, Mr. Goblin. You're a speedy one. Okay. And I do have enough gold that I can actually start getting the revivers. All right. I did see someone else died. Let's see who died.
Payday.
Unconscious. All right. Put them down. Oh, yeah, this is just a 2. Okay. All right. In that case, what I might need to do is have beds over here. And get rid of these. And then I can have 2 more revivers. Now this part, I could carve it out more. There are going to be spiders that I'm releasing by doing this. There's spiders, I believe, here. But that will also give me another book. So it's not the worst thing in the world. And what I would like to do is upgrade my troops as well. So having a room, an arena where I can upgrade them would be
Hopefully no
nice
one has
as well.
arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
All right. Spiders will be dealt with shortly. Grab these. Grab you guys. And grab trolls. Easy peasy. All right, what book we got? Regeneration +2. That sounds like a tank. Don't have a troll tank yet. When I make one, I'll try to put that on there. And we do still have ignore armor as another one. Here, let me put them back here so I don't accidentally give them to anyone. Okay, we're gonna do arena. We should be able to get fighting pint soon.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Alright, they've been softened up a bit. Ah, Mr. Frugal, I see that you're eager to fight. Okay, so maybe I should... Maybe I should have the alarm over here. We're learning. Guard room. And we'll do like this. Here. In right there. And probably want to have this a little bit, oh, there you go. This should work. This should seal that area off. Nice. All right. Then we can do another trap over here. Yeah. that. All right. Actually, I don't know if I even went this one here. I don't know if I went any of those there, actually, now that I think about it, because I want them to come in, hit these. As soon as they get to this, they go into this room. And then they've got to deal with all of this. But once they're in here, I would like them to move slowly. All right, I've spent maybe about 10 to 15 minutes working on getting the traps set up. I think it's time to attack them again. I would like to get people upgraded. I just don't know if that's going to be doable. Let's upgrade you. Let's get a second upgrade area. And I would like a second healer. So let's upgrade you to a healer. Then I can have you with energy. Yeah, see, he's coming here and he's disabling these traps. Well, he's disabling that one. But they are all now alerted. Oh, poor goblins. They're so pathetic and weak. All right. They're still working on their stuff. Let's get this. Just gonna get this. Hospital. And I do need to actually attack them. I need to stop lollygagging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could send 5 dudes up. Just to poke them. And healer. All right, you 5. Let's head up to the surface. Now you are gonna need to heal him. There are no books that I've missed, correct? Yes, I have not missed any books yet. All right. I don't know if we'll be able to take them out, but worth a shot. We can soften them up, if anything, if nothing. If anything. Okay, let's get you guys. You'll be my 1. You will be my 2. Yep. Okay. And we're gonna head over. Let's focus down one of them. All right. That worked out. I'm very surprised. Oh, okay, 1 down. 2 down. let's see if I can get her away. Let's do... I wish I knew what the hotkey. I wish I knew what K3 was. I'm trying to hit this dude. Is it this? Oh, it is. Okay, that's what K3 is. It's the numpad keys. Wow, they really, they're like, don't even use the mouse, just use whole keyboard. Okay, no one's alarmed yet.
Payday.
That worked. Traps are doing some good work. All right, what upgrades can I get? Let's get population upgrade. Are there any new spells that I could research? No, not yet. I get earthquake a little bit later, and that'll be fun. Okay. You're not quite there yet. You're almost there, just not quite yet. Why is my mana red? Oh, I'm beyond the cap. Okay, that's why. Well, let's make this one a little bit bigger. And while I'm at it, let's carve this up, make that bigger. What is this? Frugal. Another frugal. Here you go, goblin. What's this one? Regeneration. All right, regeneration would be nice for a troll. If I were to get an orc and upgrade one of my orcs, that'd be useful for them. In fact, why don't I plan to upgrade all of my orcs? We're gonna do a fighting pit momentarily. And then I can actually get two of these guys upgraded. So Angel of Death always aims for the head. Let's go with you two. Let's get you two upgraded. And population has increased once more. Okay, I'm at the current cap. All right, I think I'm gonna wait until these two
entered the dungeon.
Get leveled. Oh, you're not even upgrading. You're just training. Can you not upgrade yet? You can't upgrade yet. Damn. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can upgrade. All right. I could upgrade all my trolls then. I could just give the trolls the regenerator. Ignore armor. I'll wait. Should I wait, actually? Who would be a good alternative? Ooh. Right. Energy. Where is the other energy? It's over here, isn't it? This is energy. No, that's critical hits. That's not energy. Good thing I checked. Where did I put the energy one? All right, ignore armor, regenerator. If you know where I put the regenerator, leave it in the comments. Let's expand that treasure room because they're probably going to be doing treasure stuff up there soon. Get rid of that. This treasure room can be bigger. Damn, yeah, I have no idea where the energy one went. Did I give it to someone by accident? No, I didn't give it to anyone. I don't know. Because this is critical hits. Oh, we did get one orc upgraded. Aims for the head. There we go. Aims for the head is upgraded. And let's go ahead and upgrade.
It's payday.
You. Dig like this. Digga, digga, digga. Digging a digga, dig. Dig, dig, dig. I wish it would be marked on the map somehow, so I could find it. Surely it doesn't just disappear after a long period of time. I must have put it somewhere and I just don't remember where I put it. I think I did separate it from the other ones though, didn't I? All right, we have an orc leveled. A regenerator, critical hits, generator, ignores armor. Come on, troll. Hurry up. There you go.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
All right, once we deal with these enemies, I think we will head to the surface once more. This time with a bigger army. I'm gonna send 9 dudes to the surface. I didn't even think about this. The size of this. All right. How many snakes? Okay, they've been dealt with. Okay, where... The issue is I don't know which one you are. You're Raz. You're this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, one more. So I can grab both healers, I guess. Where the hell did I put the energetic? All right. Got my dudes. Got you guys. We're gonna fight our way to here. And you know what? I know that the trolls move a little bit slower, so probably smarter to give them a moment to catch up. See if I can take the fairies out first. Well, I took the other dudes out first, apparently. But it works out.
The Horde storm the Alliance's capital.
Here we go.
Magnificent white houses grace the streets here. Could they defy the vile evil? Probably not.
Of course not. Of course they cannot defile my glorious troops. Take him out. All right. Let's make sure that I'm fighting the things that are hurting me first. Then we can start taking out these white houses. Just let you guys hang out for a minute.
One of the houses just went up in flames. Oh, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I mean, the creatures of the destruction-mad evil raged uninterrupted through the city, destroying everything that got in their way. A very evil deed. 2 quotes at once. Good grief, my tongue's gone all fairy. Anyway, AriDulou, the elemental mages, appeared in the city in order to protect it and drive the abominable evil out. It was obvious that she didn't understand that the genius evil was the main protagonist of this story, and she only had a bit part. Her demise would give all of us great joy.
Yes.
You have not yet defeated me. Take note, today is not the end. I will return. On that depend.
Two. Here. Let's see if I can get to them. All right, we've lost our first dude. You know what? You just focus on the houses. How about that? See if you can get this house before you meet your unfortunate demise, because you will surely meet your demise momentarily. Yeah. How about you? Okay, let's see if I can get away. All right, so I've done a decent amount of damage to them. Okay, and let me grab. Where are you? Ah, you guys are over here. Okay. Regenerator. Regenerator. And these. I'll give these to some orcs. I'm going to make 2 orcs. So you get one of them. Okay, these 2 guys are going to be the ones that get the regenerator. Because I intend to make them both tanky boys. Intend. I don't know if I actually will get around to it.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Okay, and you grab this. Alright, if I do see the energy one, I will give it to the Naga, but I don't know where it has gotten to. Alright, sounds like they're invading. The horn has been sounded. Make the treasury a little bit bigger. Hey, okay, this is finally done. And I think that also means, yeah, this one's done too. So I don't have to worry about those. The treasure here. I can get rid of this. Get rid of this. And I can do like that. And I can put 2 more traps in here. All right. That'll be nice. Now, I do have a ton of money, so I can do 10, and then I can start expanding this out more. 11, 12. You know what? You know what? I need this area for the hospital. You guys are just gonna have to do without for a second. For more than a second. You guys are gonna have to have a smaller room.
It's payday.
Probably for the best. Okay. Hospital. And let's do 2 more there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. I can just add a couple extra beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fantastic. Okay, so these guys are 10, 11, 12. 13. Yeah. I think we're set. the one extra will be nice. Just in case. I'm gonna wait for them to pass.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yes, I'm aware. Okay, I think if I send them to the surface, it will actually trigger the enemies to go into attack mode. Yeah. And now they're just going to destroy everything. So they've been separated from him, so they're going to hurt themselves repeatedly. That works beautifully. So beautiful. So they are now low on hit points. Two of them are down. All right. That was fantastic. And you too. All right, you're going to be squad 1. You're going to be squad 2. And we are going to head this way. I should be able to take down this entire lower area as well as AriDulou. Alright, I want to come over this way. I want to see if I can bait her into attacking.
Defeated me. Take note, today is not the end. I will return. On that depend.
Okay, fantastic. Good job, lady. All right, you're gonna take these dudes down, hopefully. Ooh. Alarm. That was my alarm to tell me. So normally I start streaming at 2, and that is an alarm that reminds me, make sure you're ready to stream about 40 minutes early. I start streaming at 1. But I have one at 40 minutes before I start stream, and then one at 30 minutes before, in case I get distracted. Which does happen. All right, halfway there. Let's head over to AriDulou. All right, lost our first orc. Lost our second orc.
You have not yet defeated me. Take note, today is not the end. I will return. On that depend.
All right, I am now at a point where I'm just going to see if what I can take out. Can I take this out? And for you, can you get this one? You cannot. All right, let's see if I can get this. No, you're charmed. Target the healer.
Payday.
Target the healer. Okay. And everyone's dead. Alright. I think that worked out kind of okay. I have one side done. And everyone's down here getting revived. The 2 orcs that died, there's not really anything I can do with them currently. I can go ahead and grab this for upgrades. I can get that. Ooh, summon Warhound. That sounds pretty good. And then orc leather hide. Tough trolls. And energize. All right. Come on, trolls, get to work. And I'll let him heal wounds for a moment. All right, he seems healed enough. Get to work. We've got good ale. Our ale supply is fantastic. All right, they're sending troops down. I do believe I am now at the point where I can just mine everything. I don't have to worry too much. I can also start getting rid of some of my snotlings, because I don't think I need 20 snotlings anymore. It's nice to have, but I don't think I actually need that many anymore. Once these guys head down and they are crushed by my army, I am going to send my troops to the surface. Hopefully we can get the last 6 houses. Oh wow, you guys already finished. You already finished 2 of those. Impressive. Okay, general upgrades.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Let's do louder. Let's do blind rage. Increases hit points for all orcs. I think that's what I'll get after I get some of these other upgrades. All right. How are we doing? How are we doing? Everyone doing good? I hope everyone's doing good. All right, everyone's been alarmed to your presence. You have iron hides now that we can get. Let's do troll blood. I think since I can get iron hides, I now am interested in getting upgrades. I'm gonna put these down. I don't know how important these are to have or how useful they are, but I'm putting them down anyway. work off their frustrations and boredom via physical exercise. Maybe that's like an alternative to the brewery. All right, let me choose 5 of these guys. Throw them goodbye. I don't need all of you. And I'm gonna see if I can actually get the upgraded. No, I can't. Not yet. But I can upgrade you two. And let's upgrade one of the goblins.
Payday.
Since I do keep the goblins in base. You know what? I said I was going to attack after we got done. Let's just go ahead and attack. After we got done dealing with them attacking us. Should be same group now. I don't have to redo the groups anymore. How are we on upgrades over here? We have... We're almost in a good situation with upgrades. No, 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 no. You get in there. No, 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 no. You get in there. And now I can have a troll, and the troll's gonna work on upgrades while everyone else is attacking. That'll be fantastic.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yes, there are enemies, but hopefully they will blow themselves up.
The power of evil has ended. The time has come for the dominion of the Alliance.
I don't know about that one. There you go. Now I got doggies.
You have not yet defeated me. Take note, today is not the end. I will return. On that depend.
Yeah, and I can't select them. Cannot select the dogs, which is sad. Okay, down here we got a couple of these. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can just get troops to attack the houses so I can hit that next level of evil. Come over here, destroy this. Got 4 more houses. Okay, I think this is the last one that I have not targeted. I mean, got this one. Oh, nope. And we have this one. You're there. Okay.
The last house in the upper town of King's Ending had been destroyed. It was now time to put an end to the elemental mage-s. Elemental mage-jet. You know, I really hate writers. Why did they do this to me? Never mind. It was now time to put an end to good old Drool once and for all, permanently.
It's time to end this once and for all. Defend yourself, scum. You shall not pass.
With an impressive speech, the elemental Magus prepared herself for the final battle. The menacing evil was entirely unimpressed and sent its henchmen into the fray.
Yep. I want her dead.
At last! I mean, after a tough battle, the elemental Magus fell to the ground. Her time was over. Now the demigod was all that stood between the forces of evil and success.
Awesome.
You
All right,
think
so
that this is the end, but in fact, it is just the beginning.
You again? Hey, if I want to hear esoteric jabbering, I'll go to a natural healer and get my diseases cured with a pendulum. Now, let's get back to the story. We've just got to the bit where you destroyed King's Ending.
Hold your position! Hold your position! Sons of King's Ending, my brothers! I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of the Alliance fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. This day we fight! By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the Alliance!
With a brilliant and plagiarized speech, the demigod Krotos roused the warriors for the final battle against evil. Here it is then, the last confrontation between good and evil, the final battle. The impressive finale that probably only 10% of all buyers actually get to see. The epic end to the story, for which several people have worked sleepless nights to complete. So, this is it. Now it was up to the creatures of the Snorting with Fury Evil to exact their final revenge.
all right, we're gonna get attacked. Once the attack is over, I will counterattack with my troops. I can take a moment to
Enemies have
upgrade.
entered the dungeon.
So I can start upgrading a bunch of stuff and I can get Earthquake, which is a fantastic ability. I can also get Evil Strikes Back, which is also a great ability. So for her, I probably should have given the energy to someone else, to the healer. I didn't think about it. I didn't think to check. Okay, these two guys are going to level themselves up. Can I just have you guys go straight to Ironhide? That would be nice. Okay, and for beds, let's just put down some extra beds. All right. Yes, I can. I was counting. I can expand this area enough that I should be able to fit in more revivers here. Go ahead and get rid of this. Put the gold in the hallway. What spell are you doing? You're not doing any spells. Well, then do this one. How are we doing with population? You two need to get to work. Yeah, where's the energy? Can I like de-evolve her? Could I make her into a healer? I can switch her back to Naga. Which I think Naga are... You're an attacker. Are Naga more? Do they cost more? Oh, maybe because you're a free troop. So swapping you would do that. Okay. Maybe, okay. That's why. Got it. I understand. Okay, flesh wound. I don't have the population yet. You guys hurry up. Come over here. There we go. Got the population for that. Wow, those guys need so much. Okay. Oh, maybe it's because he might be the free one actually. So that might be why. Cancel.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Here, dude, go somewhere else. There we go. Let me check. You're one that I made myself. So if I do this, yeah. All right, that's what was happening. I was turning a free troop into a different troop. That's why it was costing so much. Because it should only be +1 for pop. Trolls are already expensive. I don't know why that didn't get carved out, but whatever. I guess being at max population or near max population would also prevent accidental like upgrading of troops that you don't actually want to upgrade. That's important to know. I never really thought about it before. Okay, I can carve all of this up. Carve this up. They are taking forever. Let's grab these guys. And you. All right, we got everyone. I think that's everyone from our regular crew. Steel iron hides, tough orcs 2, improved healing, insidious naga. I'm gonna get another troll so that way we've got them doing research. I'm gonna wait for these dudes to pass. How are we doing with our... Where the hell are the naga? Drinking beer, mining mana. No, I need you over here with the population. Do the population. do it again. Okay, and I can get another troll. They have passed. I'm going to attack, move here, attack, move here. I shouldn't have to worry for a moment about them.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Mm-hmm. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Summon my doggies. Destroy this. Head up that way. And they're trying their damnedest. Alright, while that's happening, let's go. That's not what I want. Go here, and we're gonna do. Can I create? I can. Ooh, nice. Ground spikes. Forge workshop. Sure. All right. See if I can take this out before he gets me. All right. And you blow this up. And you get her. Damage increased. You go for that. You go for that one. See if I can blow this up. All right, take out the healers. Come on, get the other healer. You can come over here. You stay over here. You stay over here. All right. His shield is down. Oh, his shield's back up.
It's payday.
Okay, take out the healer. So tedious. Almost. We almost got this. Yeah, take out the allies. Alright, how's everyone doing down here? You guys healthy enough to come up? Summon your dog. There we go. Looking for the healer. Don't see healer. Alright, we got a couple of extra dudes coming up. See how this works. If it works. Okay, we got a couple of orcs on their way. Okay, you guys, let's step back. Step back. Troll dude might get defeated.
Ha! You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have absolutely been found wanting.
All right. We got for the Horde at the ready. Charge forth. Charge forth. You guys can use your stims. Okay, fairies down. That fairy down. Let's get you guys down. Come on. Get you down. Attack. Stim. He's almost dead. I think he's got one more. Is he doing one more troops? Yeah, one more group of troops. Let's get our dogs in here. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Stim. All right, we got this.
Yes! Wow, you did it! Forget about this talking to you in the third person crap. You really did it! Incredible! I could hug you, I could kiss you, but hey, I'm just the voice in a video game. Krotos lay on the ground. The absolute evil had triumphed and wreaked its revenge. Now there was only one thing left to do. Watch the somewhat mediocre outro we managed to cobble together just before the deadline. Enjoy.
Yeah.
With a hoarse "oh!" Krotos fell to the ground. The Horde had triumphed, and the end of the Alliance had been sealed. The ultimate evil was the sole ruler of the overworld, and its inhabitants would moan under its dictatorship. Everything was exactly as the ultimate evil had always dreamed. Well, not exactly. Out there lurked another part of itself, the chaotic evil with its flaming legion of demons. It would hardly give in without a fight. But the greatest danger, which neither yet suspected, arose in the north, on the other side of the wall.
And there you go. That's Dungeons 2 completed. Took me about 2 hours to do that mission, which is not too bad. I probably could have done it a little bit faster. I probably could have done it in like 90 minutes, but I think that's good enough. I really like Dungeons 2. There is an expansion, and I fully intend to play through the expansion. But before that, I do have all of the demon missions that I need to go through. If I remember correctly, it's 3 demon missions. So you've got the Horde missions, which are the main missions that I just did. You have a few demon missions, which are the purple ones in the base campaign, and then after that we have a full expansion, which is fantastic. It's a wonderful expansion, and I'm really looking forward to that. But before we get to it, I do want to play through and do all the demon missions. So I hope you'll stick around and watch that in future VOD episodes. If you're watching me live, you might see me do that today. I'm going to take a short break, and then we'll probably do a little bit of art or editing or graphic design kind of stuff. And then if I've got some time left at the end, I will jump straight into the demon missions. But for anyone who is here, I appreciate you being here. If you've been watching on YouTube, I appreciate you watching on YouTube. And until next time, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. I will see you in the next one. Bye.